Hey traders, Raghee here, and for this update, we've been avoiding indices. We haven't talked about them. I've been giving you different ideas to allow us to navigate around what happens next with the NASDAQ, or what happens next with the Russell, what happens next with the S&P, etc. Well, we have now finally gotten out of the end of March. We're now done with end of quarter shenanigans, and we're going into non-farm payroll tomorrow, April 1. So now we can actually imagine a portfolio manager or anyone managing money looking at a nice blank slate that is Q2. So whatever type of rebalancing occurred, again, there's usually a clean slate type attitude to the new month. It's especially intense when we're talking about a new quarter. So now we can look at the rally of the second half of March and finally say, if we're going to see a stall from a calendar perspective, it makes sense to say end of quarter is over, turn the page. What do traders, money managers, investors want to do next? Are they going to continue the move higher? And then the other thing to ask is, did all that bullish momentum really amount to anything other than a very wide chop, or do we have an honest to goodness uptrend on our hands? And the answer to both is we're already seeing signs of weakness from levels of resistance. This is the Darvas 2.0 here, and this is also an overbought stochastic that's rolling over. So we have a price-based confirmation of resistance confirmed with a secret squiggle, in this case, the slow stochastic. And this isn't the only place we're seeing something like this, where at the very end of March, that strength was met with end of month, end of quarter, selling the last 2 days of the month. Let's take a look at the Russell. Now, I bring up the Russell and the NASDAQ because these are the two indices that we have in previous videos talked about focusing on, not shorting the S&P, not shorting the Dow, because neither of those ever went into a downtrend with any traction throughout 2022. NASDAQ has, Russell has. The level on the Russell is a little bit more nuanced, but it's classic. And that is the 200 exponential moving average, as we call it, the equator. We are in the bearish hemisphere, gang. We never were able to get above the 200, and that sets the NASDAQ and the Russell apart in two ways. One, they both had downtrends. S&P and Dow did not. And the Russell is further set apart because it never broke the 200, unlike the Dow, the S&P, and the NASDAQ. So we really like this exhaustion at the equator that we're seeing in the Russell. So what we need to do now is realize we're probably going to see a little bit of volatility as we go into the first 3 days of the new month. Last 3 days of the new month typically get hit by redemptions. First 3 days of the new month can be where money gets put back into the market. I would love to see a little bit of bullishness through the first 1 to 2, maybe 3 days of April, because in the NASDAQ and the Russell especially, you saw the resistance levels with the Darvas, and here is the resistance level with the 200. We want to take advantage of long puts, or shorting the RTY or IWM, or shorting the NQ, or the QQQ. Now, if you want to get your hands on the Darvas 2.0 and my propulsion tool, both of which were key components to setting these trades up, head on over to countdowntrader.com. The download for these two indicators is absolutely free. You'll see it on the right side as you scroll down the page. In fact, let me show you here. Scroll on down to where it says free downloads. Click on the Think or Swim, and you'll go right to the Dropbox where we make all those indicators available so you can see these setups. All right. So whether you're trading ETFs or whether you're trading futures, wherever you might be following me here at Simpler in the futures room or in the Sector Secrets Mastery, grab those tools. They're going to put the type of trades that I've been finding, the type of trades that have been working in this environment into very clear focus. And I'll see you in the next update. Hey traders, Raghee from Simpler Trading. Thank you so much for watching this video. Be sure to leave a like and a comment below. And remember, subscribe and click the bell icon so you'll get notified of the next update. And when you're ready to join me for live trading, be sure to head on over to simplertrading.com. I'll see you in the next update.